Hello everyone, thank you for watching this video. And in this video we're going to talk about the Lenovo X230 and the X1 Carbon. So we're going to put them at side by side. So for those of you who are debating which one to get between the two for lightweight and portability and being so-called ultrabook, although this is nice and small, I'm not sure if it's considered an ultrabook, but it is a pretty light laptop. Now, there's a huge difference between the two. First of all, if you're choosing between the two, they're about the same weight. Actually, this might be lighter for a few ounces, but not so much. It does have an SSD for the hard drive, SSD for storage, 4 gigs of RAM. This one in particular that I got is a 256 gig SSD, and this is a 500 gig hard drive, and it has 4 gigs of RAM. Second part is that this has more accessories than the X1 Carbon. So what that means is that you can get a nice docking station for this guy. For those that if you want a docking station next to you or plug into the monitor, this is the best way to get it. They both have the same pretty good keyboard, and I'll show you that in a minute. This one, there's not additional accessories. There's no docking station that you can put on, as you can see, versus the X230. You have a docking station, easy to change, add more memory, change your hard drive from here. So again, quickly, we're gonna go walk around. So you got your vent holes for your water, memory card slot, your docking station, and it has a interchangeable battery, so you can remove it, versus the X1 you can't. It is built inside, so you can't do that. And again, quick walk around. Speakers at the front. Let's see. So your batteries comes here. You have your hard drive comes out on this side. There's your memory card reader, 2.0 USB 2.0 powered Ethernet. Which is good, if you need to hardwire rather than rely on wireless. Your dual connector for headset and mic, and Kensington lock, of course. Moving around, nothing in the back here. Power, of course, the tried and true power cord, versus the X1, which is different. Your vent. USB 3.0, your vent, VGA DisplayPort, mini DisplayPort, USB 3.0, your wireless switch, and your express card, which you don't find anymore. So the design of this is pretty much the same. They still have the same feel, kind of rubber feel overall. So I'm trying to open this with one hand, and here we go. So the keyboard is amazing. One thing that on my unboxing of this, I was a little worried about the keyboard being different from what we were used to, especially if you're a ThinkPad fan. So removing some of these things, moving it down, page down, page up, all your main key components are still going to be here as far as your normal use of a keyboard. The blue enter button's all gone. In this particular guy, I don't have a backlit keyboard, although you do still have the keyboard light up here, or key area light, whatever you want to call them. You still have this guy right here, small, nice textured mouse pad. And one thing about Lenovo's are pretty good on with their mouse pad, so it's really nice. So I'm going to open this guy up here. So again, if you want to look at side by side, you see how 12.5 inch and a 14 inch, but it doesn't look like there's much of a difference until you start typing. So you look at the size, as you can tell, it's still thick, versus this one's a lot more smaller, thin, very thin. X1 Carbon, They're both Intel Core i5. Now, one big difference for this guy for me is this is a basic Intel Core i5, where this is an Intel Core i5 vPro. This is what most IT departments would prefer if they have maintenance, not maintenance, but management software for mobility for these guys. So those would be the difference. Again, X230 versus the X1 Carbon. The screen as well, as the brightest as I can get this is that. Brightest I can get this is that. So again, now we just walked through this one. Let's go walk through the X1 Carbon. Keyboard's amazing. I still love and enjoy the feel of this keyboard. It has a better feedback versus this guy. So if you type a lot, this is the guy. If you have a docking station, or you want to get a docking station, this is the guy. If you want to change hard drive, X230, it's hands down is what you want to get. If you're not tinkering around, you just want something to work on the go, occasional external monitor, you can get the USB 3.0 docking station, which I've unboxed before, for this guy to do some work for an external, or if you have a printer at home, this would be the one to go with. Now, the price difference is this cost me about $500 more than this guy. Again, beautiful laptop, compromise here where not much here. Again, it really depends. It's going to be up to you on how deep your pocket goes and what you really want to do in the long run. As for me, I went with the X1 Carbon because I don't need to dock this. I use this primarily on the go, and sometimes when I do presentations, I have a mini DisplayPort cord, blah blah blah, where I don't need it for this. I used to have the X220 and I've used it for over a year. Now that's going away when this one came out. I have a desktop ThinkCenter, so I don't use it. I don't need to use this for docking, so I didn't go with this one. This goes to the owner of the company I work for. So closing this guy, let's do a quick walk around. Great mousepad, very responsive. You have your fingerprint reader there, just like the X230. Again, keyboard function. You see your light right there, and there's only two modes for that. You have a great speaker system and mic. Again, keyboard is amazing. The touch and feel, it's really light. I mean, if I have the MacBook Air mid 2012, and this feels lighter, although they're the same as far as weight goes. Let's do a quick walk around. Again, look how thin it is. Let's put the X230 above. That's its thickest point. Huge difference. So walk around. This is the power vent. USB 2.0, which is I find it silly why they do a 2.0 here, powered, as you see the battery sign, where I don't quite understand why they didn't just put USB 3.0 on both sides. Your wireless, and this is kind of sort of tapered, just like a MacBook Air like, but not quite. Memory card reader, dual jack, mini display port, USB 3.0, and Ethernet. So again, it's very limited. It's so limited in ports. So, but it's really designed for portability and no additional accessories. So if you have your top salesperson out in the field, this would be for them. So again, excuse me. Between the two, again, going back of what to get: docking station, accessories, typing, upgradability, things like that. X230. Portability. By the way, long battery life. I've got about 6 hours at max, maybe 6.5. This guy 7 hours. and that's not including a slice. You can get a slice, you can get 12 hours, and not slice, 9 cell battery, and you can get bigger battery, you can get a slice, blah blah blah, and you can get over 24 hours of battery. So this guy, portability on the go, ready to go, SSD. Although you can still put SSD here, which is gonna kick ass. Or this one, again, ready to go, non-upgradability, portability, light, simple, quick, fast, etc. So again, thank you for watching my video. If you have any questions, please post them up. I will do my best to answer them, and keep an eye on any more unboxing videos that I have, primarily in ThinkPad lines. So again, thank you for watching.